Hi, it's Chris Watkin here, and I'm joined by Vicky Bibiris, and we're here to talk about women in estate agency. Am I flagging a dead horse?
A little bit, Chris.
Hey.
But as a woman in a estate agency, the only thing really that I can say on this topic is that ultimately it's us as women that have the responsibility, the personal responsibility to go about bringing the change that we want. So if we want to be stand up and be accounted for, then it's our responsibility to do so. And look, there's a number of women that don't want to be, and that's absolutely fine. There's loads of women that are making massive waves in agency that don't want to, how do you put it, shake their bum about instead of wave their willy about.
Oh, shake their bum, yeah. Shake your money makers.
Yeah.
That's the new phrase. Yeah,
that's the new phrase.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's a lot of women that don't want to do that, and that's absolutely fine. You know, I'm typically actually one of them. I just get on and do what needs to be done. And push the team at the forefront of the business. But we do have a personal responsibility.
Do you think some women are held back by men, or is it their own ability or their own personal opinion?
If they're being held back by men, then they've got the personal responsibility to get up, move, go somewhere where you're not, you know? So whether it is the fault of said leader in a business, move.
It's very interesting. I've had, pardon the pun here, a lot of women on that sofa. And quite a lot of them have said off camera that they're actually more afraid of what other women in the organisation will think about them. Now, I know you're quite senior in your organisation, but have you ever had that feeling?
Not really, and we've got a number of women that work for our business, more so than men.
Can you understand why some women would say that, though?
Yeah, absolutely. Ultimately, you don't want to. I think women are more cautious of ego than gents seem to be. Okay. So they don't want to come across as egotistical. And they might dim their light. I've done that a lot in the past.
I've seen a lot of women try and be more man-like than a men with their management style. I mean, you even said earlier in your story.
I made that mistake really, really young. I did, and I thought, you know, that was the way to go about it. The example set by my previous manager, my dad. But then I learned really quickly that that wasn't the way, and that there is real power in vulnerability.
What, actually wearing your heart on your sleeve actually is empowering?
Yeah, massively. There's an incredible book, by the way, called The Power of Vulnerability, which I recommend every agent reads. But I think there's absolute power in vulnerability, and I've taken that stance.
So instead of being egotistical, you're vulnerable, but by being that, you're more powerful and you move on?
Absolutely.
And that includes dealing with clients and also dealing with your colleagues?
Absolutely.
Insightful.
Thanks.
Anything else?
There's Agents Together is a great charity that will help a number of women or men in the industry that are suffering or finding this kind of topic or situation quite challenging. So I'd say reach out to the right people. You're never alone, and you might be amongst a team that you can't sort of communicate with in that way or be vulnerable with, but there are places that you can go to and people that you can talk to that will help.
Thank you for your time today.
Pleasure.